tell if you have dust mites. Dust mites are minute organisms, usually reaching only about 0.3 millimeters in size. They live in human homes, where they feed on dust produced by human and animal skin. Dust mites prefer warm temperatures, hence they mostly inhabit beddings and pillows. These organisms are not harmful in themselves, but their droppings, which contain leftover digestive enzymes, are a considerable cause of asthma and other allergic diseases. Knowing that you have dust mites significantly reduces other misconceptions concerning the allergic response. Since dust mites are invisible to the naked eye, other methods are used in order to detect their presence. Here are some tips on how to tell if you have dust mites. Take note of your allergy symptoms. Dust mites are common pervasive allergens, for which they produce substances that could trigger allergic reactions to susceptible people. The allergy symptoms include itching, sneezing, stuffy nose, watery eyes, inflammation of the airways in the lungs and wheezing or even allergic shock and death in rare occasions. Keep track of your allergic signs and the time where they are most pervasive. Dust mites are usually harbored in beddings and pillows, but they proliferate in times when the ventilation is poor and there is an overall warm temperature, such as during the winter months when cold air is prevented to go inside the house. Note the increase in severity of your symptoms during these months. If you do have heightened indicators, you may have dust mites. Treat your house for dust mites. Contact your local pest control service and ask for a general house treating for dust mites. You could also purchase particular chemicals in the market that could help destroy and eradicate the said organisms. If you have noted an overall decrease in your allergy symptoms, you could possibly have contracted dust mites. Have your house undergo microscopic evaluations. Again, you could ask for help from your local pest control service and have them microscopically evaluate your house for dust mites. This is an efficient and accurate method of determining if you really do have dust mites in the house. Consult your allergist. An allergist, a physician trained to understand the body's immune response, usually performs diagnosing and treating of allergies. Ask your allergist to perform an allergy skin test on you. The test works by injecting or scraping the surface of the skin tiny amounts of specific allergens, in this case, house dust mites. The injection produces a tiny bump on the skin, no larger than the head of the pin. If you have exhibited a local skin response, characterized by the increase in size and redness of the bump, then it means that you do have dust mites. This is indeed the surefire way of telling if you do possess dust mites. It is very important to know if you have contracted dust mites in order to prevent further complications and to provide for the appropriate treatment. An allergic reaction elicited by dust mites is usually not taken seriously. However, some responses could lead to more grave matters like allergic shocks and ultimately, death.